Please state for the court your full name.
Sandra Halderman.
Okay, Ms. Halderman. From your experience and knowledge, do you believe that cervical manipulation can lead to a vertebro-basilar artery dissection?
From my knowledge and experience, I do believe a vertebro-basilar artery dissection is a devastating complication of a cervical manipulation.
Okay, so if Miss Pickles came into your clinic complaining of migraine and mentioned that she was on the oral contraceptive pill and a smoker, would you perform a cervical manipulation?
Well, if Mrs. Pickles came in with those risk factors, I probably would do further investigations, such as adding an extension into the BBI test, because in the APA guidelines they say further investigation is needed, do an extension added to the rotation.
Yep. And there's also another test you could do, I'm told, called a snag technique. What's that?
Yeah, a snag is a fairly new technique. Okay. There isn't any papers out there at the moment about it, but there is research currently being done by Sue Reed at the University of Newcastle. She's basically, it's a way of differentiating between cervicogenic dizziness and vertebro-basilar artery dissection. I wouldn't expect Mr. Trivett to know about this current research.
So are there other treatments that Mr. Trivett could have performed instead of doing a manipulation?
I believe Mr. Trivett could have performed MOBs, EPA, massage, strengthening the deep neck flexors, stretching. There are many options, and manipulation is one, but there are many more.
So would you have performed a manipulation as your first treatment on Miss Pickles?
From my knowledge, I probably wouldn't do a manipulation knowing the risk factors. I would have done MOBs, mobilisations, before manip, and left a 24-hour period between the two.
Okay. Now also in the documents Mr. Trivett wrote consent with a tick. Is this the appropriate way to document consent?
A lot of physios do document that way, just consent and tick, but the APA guidelines do state that there are, you can go into further detail with it. So in the document it does say, it does recommend describing the procedure, describing any discussions involved, alternatives, benefits, giving them an information sheet, questions asked by the patient, documenting the consent, the date and the time. So Mr. Trivett did only do consent and tick, but it is recommended you do go into further detail, and I would probably recommend giving them an information sheet and possibly providing them with this documentation which they sign as consent as well.
Okay, yeah. All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.